Now to the Israel-Hamas war and the planned ceasefire and hostage release. Late today, Israel said nothing will take place before Friday. The Israeli military unleashing massive assaults on Gaza until then. Today, Israel revealed what it claims is more evidence of Hamas working out of Al-Shifa hospital in Gaza. Our team with new images inside the tunnels under the facility and what they found underground. Israeli authorities screening our footage, but only asking sensitive details such as monitors or soldiers' faces be blurred. ABC's Matt Gutman reports from Israel.
Tonight, just hours before a planned ceasefire in exchange for the release of dozens of hostages held by Hamas, a senior Israeli official now saying that the ceasefire and hostage release won't happen until Friday. That is a relentless Israeli bombardment today left Gaza smothered in smoke. Israel unleashing a massive bombardment on a city already in ruins. Israel and Hamas today hammering out the final details for the release of at least 50 Israeli women and children held in Gaza in exchange for a 4-day ceasefire and the release of at least 150 Palestinian women and minors jailed in Israel, as well as increased humanitarian aid into Gaza. President Biden personally involved in negotiations. That is a senior U.S. official telling ABC News 3 Americans are expected to be among the first hostages released, including 3-year-old Abigail Moore Idan. Abigail was still in her father's arms when Hamas terrorists shot him dead. She turns 4 on Friday.
I pray, we all pray, that this release will happen and that Abigail will actually be home to celebrate her 4th birthday.
In Gaza, word of that pause in fighting met with relief.
It's really dangerous.
Tala Herzala and her family fled Israel's bombardment in northern Gaza, showing us the horrors of daily life there.
This is what we hear. It's every minute, every hour, every second.
Tala now concerned about what comes after the ceasefire.
I know it's good for people. I know it's good for everyone to stop bombing at least. But it's not enough.
Today, as we drove into Gaza on those Humvees,
it's hard to take in the scale of the destruction here in Gaza City.
We passed the humanitarian corridor, those civilians standing still as statues, holding up ID cards and white flags. The IDF 7th Brigade taking us into Gaza's largest hospital, Al-Shifa, and inside the tunnel complex they say proves Hamas ran a command and control center right beneath the hospital. And right beside the compound's internal medicine building, we descended into that pit, squeezing into one of the tunnels there.
This is the tunnel. You can see what look like electricity cables here. This, we're told, is for air.
It led directly beneath that internal medicine building.
We're calling this a really sophisticated tunnel. It's high, it's relatively broad. You can walk standing up. You can see all the outlets for electricity and others.
The tunnel was vented.
This appears to be a kitchenette. You can see it's even tiled here. There is a sink.
We saw multiple bathrooms.
Here you can see the room.
And right next to it, that large room, also tiled, beds in the back. It even had an air conditioner.
Do we know how far this goes?
A couple hundred meters.
A couple hundred meters on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that side is completely secure yet. There is so much destruction. How much of it was actually militarily necessary?
I think
because
Israel,
1.5 million aren't going to be able to come back here.
Yeah. Israel is not fighting against the Gazan civilians. It's not fighting it's not fighting in order to create destruction. But when you have an organization that wages its war from hospital, building tunnels underneath, we have no other alternative. We're going to defeat Hamas.
Let's get right to Matt Gutman live in Tel Aviv. Matt, what more are you learning about this possible delay in the release of more hostages from Gaza?
Lindsay, it's unclear what precipitated this change. We understand that both sides had agreed for the ceasefire to begin tomorrow morning, for hostages to be released at some point after that. And we understand that broadly, the deal is still on. About the only thing that is certain tonight is that for the families of the hostages who don't even know that their loved ones are on that list, tonight is going to be a sleepless night. Lindsay.
High anxiety for sure. Matt, our thanks to you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.